This is a short descriptive video about a Copal flip alarm clock, the model 229 in a gorgeous, shiny, luscious, bright red. I particularly like this model of all the Copals that I have in my hands, get my hands on. And this one, yeah, I mean, it's just, I like the shape, the size, the colors. I'm not a big fan of the wood grain, but even that one is nice. But of all the colors that this one was available in, essentially that would be black, wood grain, white, yellow, and the red. This one is my favorite, let's say. So whenever I get the chance to get my, to get my hands on one of these in red, in a good slash undamaged condition, yeah, I mean, I will jump at it. And undamaged, I mean, there's one place where these damage in particular, where the two halves, the top half and the bottom half, where they meet, there's a small thin ridge coming from the top half that slides over the bottom half, and because it's so very thin, it's very prone to cracking or breaking, especially here at the back when it when it hits something. So that's when you're looking to buy one of these online or whatever, make sure that you see pictures of this side and this side, because as far as I'm aware, other than the front can have a crack in it, but that should be fairly easy to see, and it doesn't happen very often, to be honest. Not as often as with the model 227. These two places, let's say, are the places where it will crack, where it will break, and I mean, everything is repairable, but yeah, that's going to be quite difficult to repair. So if you're looking for one in a good condition, ideally undamaged, make sure to look at these areas that I pointed out. This one is obviously undamaged. It's not damaged anywhere. It's in a good used condition, not mint, not near mint, but I would definitely rate this a very solid 8 to 8.5 out of 10. And the 229 has not a date function, just a day function, in different languages. So this one has a Dutch language wheel. So zat is zaterdag, Saturday. Let's just go through all of them. You can see them, can you? Yes, you can. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. Zon is zondag, Sunday. Ma is maandag, Monday. Oh sorry, I went too fast. DI is dinsdag, Tuesday. WO is woensdag, Wednesday. DO is donderdag, Thursday. Vrij is vrijdag, Friday. And zat is zaterdag, Saturday. I mean, it's kind of fun to have a clock like this in a language other than your own, I guess. On a side note, I am thinking, or I have the idea, like, to create stickers for each day that you could, open it up and put new stickers on it. You could change the language, basically. But that hasn't passed the idea phase, basically, mostly because of lack of time. I mean, as soon as I will be doing that, and I am going to do it, it's just a matter of finding the time to do it. I will have these printed. I will be offering up those for sale in my shop. So, I mean, basically, another way to go about it would be to change that wheel, but as skilled as I am with flip clocks, I've looked at it from every possible angle, and they made it in such a way that it's almost impossible without damaging or breaking the clock to lift out that wheel. Not even looking at the fact the complicated mechanism and all the springs and the wheels and the cogs that are in there. It is next to impossible to swap that wheel. That would be the easiest thing to do. even though you'd still have to find, you know, the kind of language that you have. Most of these that I have are not in English, and most people would be looking for English. Although, as I said, it's kind of quirky to have this clock in a language other than your own. You know, it would make for a nice conversation piece. If, you know, it already does. It would make for an even nicer conversation piece. Having said that, it is in a Dutch language, so you like it or you don't. That's entirely up to you. On the side there's a wheel where you set the alarm, and here you turn the alarm on and off as usual. Basically, it's a 24-hour clock. There you go. It's not too loud, but it will wake you up. And here you have this small window where you can see the flywheel, the motor, spinning round. So the bottom here you can set the time. Slightly different from your average Copal clock. You switch the days. And cosmetically in a really good condition, completely cleaned and completely polished up. So I mean, like, you could shave your beard in this, as shiny as it is. As I said, 8 to 8.5 out of 10, and 220 volts, 50 hertz. So if we're using Europe or Australia or anywhere else where you have 220 volts, 50 hertz, or you will have to use an expensive adapter, converter, whatever you want to call it. Not much more to say about it. So yeah, here you set the alarm. The time is set at the bottom. And here you switch the alarm on and off. That's it. It will be for sale on my shop as always. Any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching.